Okay. Good morning, good afternoon. Tabarkads, Gina, nandiyan ka na ba?
Ito po, good
Hello,
afternoon po.
okay, tatanggalin na natin to. Iyan. Okay, Tabarkads, pakita naman ang iyong kara. Ayun, naku. Welcome, mga Tabarkads at saka mga kabarangay. Linggo na naman po, alas 4 ng hapon. At nandito na naman po ang ating barkadahan sa barangay. Inyo pong lingkod, si Chairman Fred at si Labarkads Gina from Filipino program of Gippsland FM. Welcome, Gina.
Yes po, welcome po.
Oh. Talagang, okay lang. Sige, talagang ganyan pag live tayo. At marami tayong balita ngayong hapon na ito. Unang-una nga, i-welcome na natin muna si Councilor Walter Villa Gonzalo. At kamusta po, sir? At ano ba ang latest na balita tungkol sa ating mga manok na Pilipino sa local election? Yan ang unang-unang pinagtatanong sa atin.
Narinig niyo ba ako? Okay ba? Okay,
Hello po.
Yeah, hear you loud and clear.
Yep, tapos na yung election. Kahapon yung election
Last
day.
vote.
Yung Friday yung last chance
deadline.
to vote. Yung deadline. Pero yesterday, the official yung election day. So mag-start sa Monday, meron ng mga mag-start na silang mag-count. No, yung unang gagawin is ang Victorian Electoral Commission ay magka-count sila doon sa council area. Like sa Windham, Hoppers Crossing, nandun yung kanilang opisina. Magbibilang sila ng mga first preference votes. Bali, i-separate nila bubuksan nila yung mga balota and then i-separate nila yung mga ilagay nila sa isang pile yung boto ni Walter, boto ni Melba, tapos bilangin nila sila ng report. Now, para sa mga lugar na meron lang isang councilor, bawat ward, hindi kagaya ng Windham na multiple member ward, sa ibang council areas like Springvale North, Dandenong area, sa
one-on-one.
Whitehorse at sa So Whitehorse at saka Dandenong, may single member ward yun. Tatapusin na nila yung bilangan dyan on the same day.
I see, okay. So yun pala ang advantage ng one-on-one, ano? Talagang, walang mga preferences o pwede rin magkaroon ng preferences. Yung, pwede rin.
Meron yung preferences, kaya lang mas madaling bilangin kung
one-on-one
lang yung isa lang. Pero ang magde-decide dyan yung Victorian Electoral Commission office doon sa council area na yun kung pupunta sila sa computer count. Like for example, although isa lang yung kukunin nilang member ng ward na yun, maybe there are say 10 na kandidato. Medyo matrabaho yun dahil bibilangin nila yung mga preferences pa rin, ano? So posible mag-decide sila na gagawin nilang computer count. Now, ang computer count, gagawin yun sa Melbourne Showgrounds.
Yep.
So, ang Windham, Maribyrnong, at saka Hume, Maribyrnong, Brimbank, Windham, at saka Hume, computer count yun. So, dadalhin yung mga balota doon sa Melbourne Showgrounds, at then, doon gagawin nila is i-enter nila yung mga preferences sa computer. So merong mag-i-enter and then after that, meron ding magbe-verify niyan. Siguraduhin lang na hindi nagkakamali pag-enter, no? So i-check nila yon, but then ang bawat candidates pwedeng mag-assign ng scrutineers doon para magbantay, para hindi malamangan yung maisahan yung kandidato nila. Tama yung bilangan. And then i-declare nila yung winners on the same, hindi naman i-declare ang winners. I-declare nila kung anong resulta. Pero yung official official declaration ng winners, that would be on November 13.
I see. Okay. By the AAC. By that time.
No, Victorian Electoral Commission, so VEC.
Sorry. VEC. But hopefully
VEC,
by that time may idea na tayo kung sino ang mga nanalo, of course.
Actually nga pag sa first day pa lang, kung multiple member wards kagaya ng Windham, Hume, Maribyrnong, Brimbank, malalaman yun kung gaano kadami yung mga bumuto sa inyo ng first preference. So may trending na yun, malalaman mo na kung sakaling okay ka naman, happy ka dun sa mga preferences na palagay mo yung mga kandidatong iba, binigyan ka ng mataas na preference o kaya kilala ka na dun sa lugar na yun, na kumpante ka sa kanilang mga second preference or third preference, for example, maging confident na pero hindi pa rin sigurado. Talagang ang importante yung last day ng bilangan.
Okay, of course, yeah. That's right. Okay, so as of now wala kang trending. Wala kang trending pa. No, absolutely no idea on the trend how our kababayans have fared in this election.
Wala tayong trending na ganoon, pero so far yung feedback ng ating mga kapinoy, mga tumatawag, nagpapadala ng message, nagtatanong tungkol sa preferences na gagawin nila, maganda ang resulta. Nakikita natin na talagang sumuporta yung Filipino community. Sumuporta sa ating mga kandidato. Hindi yan kagaya nung 2016 or 2012 nung tumakbo ako dahil ang mga Pinoy, yung ibang mga Pinoy hindi alam na tumakbo, Pilipino pala. So ngayon mas maraming nakakaalam. Mas maraming nakakaalam. So at saka hindi lang yung nakakaalam sila kundi sinishare pa nila yung information na yun sa ibang mga Pilipino. So magandang resulta yan para sa Filipino community.
Oh, that's great. That's great. At least nagkakaroon na tayo ng parang coordination, parang nagkakaroon na tayo ng parang Filipino political party, and we can use that in any local election moving forward. So it's a great.
Maski wala tayong candidates, naging aware sila. No? Naging aware, yung iba naman sinasabihan, yung ibang mga kakilala nilang Pinoy na nandun sa ibang suburb na mayroong eleksyon na may Filipino candidate, sinasabi nila dun sa mga kakilala nila na bumuto. Yan ang maganda, yung awareness.
Awareness, of course.
So yun ang ginawa natin. Yun nga, preparation yan. We're building the infrastructure or the system para in the future, meron tayong ibang mga kandidato.
Correct.
Alam na natin kung ano gagawin.
That's right. So, yung mag-retire man tayo from local politics, yung mga next generation of Filipino-Australians, especially yung mga, yung mga Gen X, Gen YX, we can encourage them to run for local council with knowing that they have the full support of the Filipino community. That's great.
Tama. Yung mga lugar na nandyan sa Gippsland, for example, kina Gina, wala tayong kandidato dyan ngayon. Pero in the future, pag nagiging aware na yung mga Pilipino nga, then may magka-interest sila, alam mo yung magtatakbo kang wala kang kasama, napaka-lonely, napakahirap. Ako, alam ko, dahil 6 elections ako.
Naranasan mo yan, sir. I think you had five elections, 5 or 4 elections before you made it.
Yeah. Nanalo ako dun pang 5. So yung 4 medyo malungkot. Hindi mo alam kung anong gagawin, wala kang mapagtanungan.
I see. Oo. So
hindi mo alam, walang experience eh. So maganda yan ngayon.
Ano gagawin, anong rules?
Pero ngayon nagtatanungan kami, tinatanong sa iba, sinishare yung every Saturday, every Sunday ng gabi, kagaya mamayang gabi, mag-usap-usap kami mga kandidato, we share yung experience, nagtatanong. Yun ang maganda sa ganitong sistema. At saka yun nga, kagaya ng mga scrutineers lang, yung sabi ng isa, meron siyang extra na scrutiny, hindi na kung kailangan maghanap, kung magkasama kami dito, sabi, pwede siyang i-assign.
Exactly. That's right. Oh.
Collaboration.
And maybe later on, we can also avoid having competing candidates, Filipino candidates in one ward, di ba?
Hindi naman masama yun. Hindi naman masama. Kagaya sa amin dito, kami ni Melba. Same ward. Same ward. So, hindi man masama yung nagko-compete. Nung araw din, tumakbo ako, hindi ko matandaan anong year yun. Merong isang Pilipino rin tumakbo, the same ward. So, walang problema yun. Oo, kasi ang ginawa ko noon pa, hindi lang ito ngayon nangyayari. I was encouraging Filipinos to stand for council. Pagkatapos merong isang Pilipino, sabi niya, gusto kong tumakbo. Okay, saan ka bang ward? Sabi niya, si Chiefy. Well, ward ko yun eh. Tatlo kaming ward dito, bakit dito siya tatakbo? Pero, kinumbinsi ko siya. Or I encourage him to stand, and then nag-decide siya mag-stand. Gusto niya mag-stand dun sa aking ward. So, bakit ko siya pipigilan? So, sinusuportahan ko rin siya. Kaya pag na-distribute ako ng flyer ko noon, kasama yung flyer niya. Diba?
Okay.
At saka, is kagaya dito ngayon, dalawa kami ni Melba. Siya ang ginawa kong number 2. Ginawa ko siyang number 2. Preferences, ginawa niya rin akong number 2 sa kanya.
Ayun. So, yan yung sinasabi. Yeah. Yan yung sinasabi ni Sam Afra that in some wards dito sa Greater Dandenong, may mga candidates na they just run without seriousness, at saka ang ginagawa nilang preference, number 2 preference, isang kandidato. So ibig sabihin mga pakawala sila ng isang kandidato na yon. At lahat yung mga 3-4 na yon, ang second preference nila, isang kandidato lang.
Tama. Ginagawa yun. So, merong loophole yan.
May loophole.
Merong paraan para gamitin yung sistema na yan to benefit somebody, no? Pero, meron din naman, kagaya sa amin dito, ang intention naman ni Melba, hindi dahil ibigay lang sa akin yung second preference niya. Kundi talagang siya manalo.
Yeah, that's right.
Kung manalo siya, uupo siya at magiging councilor siya. At hindi naman tayo naglagay ng kandidato na pipitsugin, talagang may kaya.
First class talaga. That's right.
Oo, yun. So, we're working together. Yun ang ibig sabihin.
Yes.
Pero, tama si Sam, ginagawa yan ganyan ng ibang mga kandidato para mag-harvest.
Harvest ng preferences. Exactly. Harvesting, yan ang tawag nila. So, talaga problema yan. Hindi pa maayos ng BEC yan. So, hopefully, isa sa inyo mga kandidato dyan sa western area, western suburbs ay lumabas especially mga kababayan natin Pilipino para represented na naman tayo. So anyway, sa ibang dako naman councilor, kamusta naman ang ang coronavirus infection sa western suburbs?
Meron pa rin corona at meron tayong dito. Ang corona ng virus dito sa Windham. Lagi kaming top-notcher dito ng virus. Pero dahil alam mo naman yung population din ng Windham ay malaki at mabilis. At saka diverse yung community. Meron pa rin kailangang education na gagawin dapat sa mga residents. Pero natatalo na kami ng Hume at saka ng Brimbank ngayon. So, even yung council very active na sumusuporta doon sa contact tracing.
Yeah, that's very good. That's very good. So yung term, hopefully naman you will be re-elected. We keep our fingers crossed. But were you able to achieve your plans and platform during your 4 years of being a councilor?
Yep, definitely. So ako, I don't know about the other councilors, pero sa akin, maipagmamalaki ko na yung aking mga nilagay na objectives ay most of it has been attained, no? Doon sa aking 4-year term. So I'm always about innovation, about new things na gagawin, hindi yung business as usual. So marami
Correct.
akong na-introduce dito mga bagong mga sistema, bagong procedures, yung social procurement for example, na policy na ginawa namin, one of the first in practically in Australia. So ginagaya na ngayon ng ibang mga council areas. So ako nag-introduce nun. So yun naman ay talagang noon pa, yun ang plano kong gawin, no? Tapos yung co-working space, yun ang nangyari yan dito. So first din ang Windham nun, pero hindi pa tapos yung aking trabaho dahil marami pa akong
Mission.
gustong gawin na
Okay.
gusto kong ma-implement, kaya tumatakbo ako ngayon uli para ma-implement yun. Dahil ngayon, hindi yung business with COVID, talagang kailangan ng more jobs. So, yun aking platform ng election is talaga to get more local jobs para sa local residents.
And don't forget, Councilor, ay itong ating online cyber radio program is one of your innovations na maipagmamalaki mo. At maski na palagay ko wala ka na sa local council, tuloy pa rin natin itong virtual radio programs natin. At this is a big information value sa ating mga kababayan, Dabarkads, not only in Windham, but all over Australia and all over the world. So, isa ito sa iyong mga legacy, legacy na iyong innovation.
Yeah, pero buwan na dyan, it's team effort, ano? Kasi kung mag-isa lang ako, hindi naman pwede mangyari yon. So, nandiyan kayo ni Gina, at saka ni Ka-Arlan nga, na ginagawa natin to. Teamwork ito team effort. So, maraming salamat. Atin, madalas lang tayo dun sa ideas, pero kailangan merong mag-drive, kailangan merong mag-implement. Yan, so kailangan natin na talagang mayroong mga marurunong at saka may serious para ma-implement yung mga ideas na gano'n. At masasabi ko naman na hindi lang, itong ginagawa nyo dito sa programa na ito, mas marami kayong nagagawang bago ngayon dito paggamit ng technology kaysa sa amin. So,
always room for improvement,
we improve. That's right. We improve. Hindi lang hanggang doon lang. We look for other things to do to improve yung sistema. So, congratulations sa inyong dalawa ni Gina dito.
Tama po.
Walang anuman po. At public service, kagaya nga ni Kapinoy, Arlan Pahardo, this is for public service. Wala nang iba pa.
Bago sa bayan ito.
Oo.
So may tanong nga ako kanina dun kay Gina, ano yung sinasabi ko kanina na itong 9 candidates natin andito lang sa metro area, pero yung Gippsland ay maraming Pilipino rin nandyan. Ano Gina yung reaction ng mga Pilipino diyan? Merong awareness ba sila dito sa mga tumatakbong Pilipino? At ano sa tingin mo? Sige.
Yeah, meron naman po. Kaya lang nga they are I don't know kung anong gusto nilang gawin sa buhay nila. Alam natin marami tayong Pilipino dito. Pero hindi ko alam kung ang mga nasa puso nila, kung hanggang saan ang capability nila na magsilbi, para sa ating community. That's how it. Kasi sa radio din, inaanohan ko na lang sila, inaanyayahan ko sila sama sa atin. Kaya nga lang, sa radio wala tayong bayad. Pero dito, sa pagiging counselor, syempre meron silang sweldo, pero I don't know how far ang kanilang capability, ang kanilang ability. At kahit naman, basta nasa puso mo ang paglilingkod, di ba? Yun lang naman po Yun po Kung meron ka talagang heart natin,
yung ginagawa natin dito ginagawa natin dito sa Melbourne ay simula lang. Kagaya ng kuha natin dito is we're setting up yung infrastructure or yung sistema para in the future, pag sinabi na ng mga taga-Gippsland dyan, meron na silang kandidato na tatakbo dyan, pwede magamit yung same sistema at hindi lang yung taga-Gippsland ang magkakampanya sa kanya, kundi pati yung ating mga Pilipino na dito sa metro area. Yun ang gusto natin, yung collaboration ng lahat. So,
meron na tayong Dabarkads, meron tayong template. May template na tayo para sa pagtakbo. Kung hindi man ikaw, yung iyong mga pamangkin at iyong mga anak.
Tama.
So, encourage mo yung iyong mga anak na maging social conscious at saka public figure. So ikaw happy ka sa radyo.
So ka Fred at saka ka Gina, ang aking masasabi nga is ako nagpapasalamat sa ating mga Kapinoy, yung mga listeners natin dito sa radio program na to at saka yung sa ibang mga community radio at saka groups natin dito sa Melbourne, dito sa Victoria, dahil talagang nararamdaman namin dito ang mga kandidato na meron talagang suportang binibigay ang Filipino community. So maraming salamat po sa inyo at sana nga meron tayong mga bagong councilors na papasok dito ngayon sa eleksyon na to.
Huwag ka munang umalis, Councilor, ha? Kung unless na hindi ka naman nagmamadali at para mapanood mo naman, meron kaming guest ngayon from overseas. Guest broadcaster. Oo.
Sino to?
Direct from Direct from Japan.
Wow, okay.
Oo, so so Nabarkads, i-welcome natin si Lisa para malaman niya kung how do we do it here in Melbourne. Okay.
Para pakilala na rin natin siya. Ayan.
May mukhang nag-e-echo Dabarkads Lisa. I suggest you use a headset.
Headset. Gamit ka ng headset.
Oo. Malayo nga naman ang Japan, Dabarkad. So mukhang may delay siya ng 3 hours. Ilang hours man delay? 2 hours. 2 hours lang Sa atin sa Pilipinas 3 hours. So sige. Di bale, ganitong gawin natin. Ano pa ba? Ipapakita lang natin yung mga lack of public awareness ng ibang mga kababayan natin dito sa Australia. Biro mo nag-rally pa sila noong Puti Day at nakakatakot. So para sa mga viewers natin sa ibang bansa, pakita natin kung gaano kasaya na mag-rally yung mga fellow Victorians natin. Okay.
Okay, pakita mo, Kuya Fred.
Pakita natin kung paano sila ka-aktivista dito sa Australia. Ay nako.
Good afternoon, share with Marco.
Sige. At tignan mo kung nakapasok na si Dabarkads Lisa. Okay. At
ulit, mahal. Nasaan ka man? Yes. Sino pa mga nandito sa ating good afternoon sa inyong mga nakikinig ngayong hapon na ito habang hinahanap po ni Kuya Fred ang ilalagay niya para sa atin. Show niya sa atin. And syempre, kakausapin ko muna kayo. Sino man po kayo nandyan, mag-shoutout lang po kayo para mabati namin dito. Magandang araw, magandang hapon, magandang gabi po kung saan. Diba? Diba?
Ayan. Kita mo yan.
Yeah.
Kita mo yan. Kita mo yan yung mga scenes na yan. Grabe ang mga pangyayari na yan.
Yan ang baga Ang tatapang nila, Nakatakot. Ay, naku. May gulay. Dito sa Melbourne, Kuya Fred,
Today, with hundreds of anti-lockdown protesters clashing violently with police. Officers were punched and a horse smashed in the head with a flagpole as frustrations boiled over. Crime reporter Lana Murphy was there.
It was the people against the police. A tense standoff in the centre of the city that quickly turned violent. Those leading the pack of protesters spitting abuse in the face of officers after snaking down St Kilda Road in their hundreds. It started at the Shrine of Remembrance, an eerie silence quickly swallowed by the screams of demonstrators placed under arrest. Before the crowd of anti-lockdown and anti-government agitators was surrounded. Police have formed a ring around the main pack of protesters and are one by one plucking out the troublemakers and arresting them. But organisers have told participants today that these arrests are unlawful and a direct violation of their human rights. The group has now been moved away from the shrine, but it hasn't stopped them from making their message clear. They're now walking in a pack of hundreds down the street towards Parliament. When they were stopped in their tracks, the crowd dispersed quickly, reconvening in South Melbourne, where things took a turn. Flares were thrown, filling Park Street with fluorescent smoke before a group circled a police van, punching the bonnet, throwing bottles and laying kicks. They were scolded by onlookers before more were dragged away by police. Don't have to grab him like that! They had one message. Loud and clear to the dozens of motorists caught in the crossfire, the Premier couldn't have cared less.
And if any rules are broken, it's any rules.
Okay, the Barkads. So, okay, yan. Nakita mo talaga kung gaano ka mahilig sa fiesta ang mga taga-Victoria. Pero mo, alam mo, mahirap dyan. Ang mahirap dyan is, yun ang magbibigay ng cluster naman ngayon.
Kaya dapat magbibigay na ng leeway na nga si Mr. Andrew, pero mukhang hindi na naman tayo piniyagan yata mag-cool down. Kaya eto na naman dahil nga dito sa nangyaring ito, antayin muna natin ng resulta. Sana nga nagpapatest yung mga tao na iyon, hindi naman natin lahat masisiguro ang lahat.
That's correct. Alam mo, sa bagay, hindi lang dito sa Australia ang ganyang phenomena. I think it is true in most Western society na napapag-usapan lang natin. They are really very much anxious about their personal and human rights. Diyan mo mami-measure na they do not want to sacrifice their personal and human rights for the good of the general public. Medyo ang isipan ng mga taong yan, always yung conspiracy. There is conspiracy. I mean, anong conspiracy ang titignan mo pa dyan? Na nakikita na naman nila na maraming namamatay. So very unfortunate.
Mag-aantay pa yata sila, malagyan sila ng bulak sa ilong talagang ganun. You know?
Well, I know. That's right.
Pasok na kanilang body. I don't know.
Tinitingnan ko nga mabuti. Wala akong nakikita masyadong Pilipino doon sa crowd.
Kasi po, mababait ka.
Mga Pilipino, happy na magkulong sa loob ng bahay.
Tayo sa alituntunin ng ating bayan. Dapat lang.
Hindi, palagay ko, talagang ganun lang, kasi hoda sila dyan. Ano pakialam ko dyan? Basta meron kaming pandesal, tinapay, bigas, at saka ulam na makakain. At saka nakakapanood ng telebisyon.
Yun na yun. Kaya na tayong lahat doon. Busog sa tiyan, tapos busog ang isip. Maraming movies na mapapanood. Bakit pa naman? And then mag-bonding family, yan ang the best way. Bakit makikipag-rally ka?
Tama yun. Alam mo, ang Pilipino kasi simple needs lang tayo, di ba? Dito sa Australia, nako, tanggalan mo lang sila ng toilet paper, disaster na yun.
Panic buying na. Naalala mo yung toilet paper at saka
exactly.
Toilet paper at saka panic buying na sila kayad. Samantalang sa atin, kung wala toilet paper, andyan naman ang tabo at saka tubig.
Tabo, di ba?
Sabon. Yeah. Anyway. On time tayo ngayon. Welcome natin yung ating unang guest for this afternoon, the Barkads. Okay, so ready ka na? Ikaw ang mag-iimbestiga. Ikaw ang mag-i-interview sa kanya. Okay, walang iba kundi kilala rin ni Councilor Walter ito at itong guest natin is also I think at one stage naging contractor o employed siya ng Windham City Council. So welcome. Welcome Gemma Lynn Cruz. Okay. Ganda.
Good afternoon po. Good afternoon, Secretary. Thank you for inviting me with this tele-interview. Actually, it's I'm a bit nervous, but there's always first time for everything. And nice to see you, Councilor Walter. Like I mentioned this to you last night, and thank you for being there. And also hello to Miss Gina. I don't know you before, but now I do.
Now you know her.
Now I'm here.
And also hello to everyone. Magandang umaga, gabi, hapon sa lahat. I inform some of my friends overseas in Hong Kong, Israel, Pampanga.
Good.
Hello everyone, and to my clients as well and business partners. Hello everyone.
Yeah, I mean, kidding aside, after this program, Gemma, you can actually forward the link to this broadcast to anybody anywhere in the world.
Excellent. Yeah, so I can do that, Kuya. Thank you. I'll do that.
Okay.
Well, si Gemma, isa sa mga aktibong residente natin, citizens ng Windham. Very active yan sa ating community. Nagiging volunteer din yan dito sa amin sa Migrant Hub. The Migrant Hub plus yung sa Windham Business and Tourism Association. So aktibo yan at marami bang mga ginagawa ditong tulong na bibigay si Gemma dito sa ating community.
Busy pala Miss Gemma.
Yes, I am, Ate Gina. Yes, and thank you, Kuya Walter. Like I've said last night, like I still want to. I love to be involved in the community. Not even when I was back home, already involved in the in our parish church. So yeah, I love to be involved in the community.
Very good. Yes, so kailan ka, you don't mind me asking, kailan ka nakarating dito sa Australia?
Well, the very first time, Ate Gina, was in 1996. I came here as a visitor because I had some relatives here. They're in the eastern suburb. Now they live in Rowville. And that time, while I was here, I met my late husband. So the following year, I came back in 1997. And then from then until now, I'm here.
So, ikaw na lang, single ka na ngayon?
Yes. I lost my husband in 2008.
Oh, sorry to hear that. How you coping? May anak ba kayo na to keep
Yes,
you company?
Yes, I do have one. When my husband passed away, my son was just 9 years old. It was very, very hard. It was shocking because I just spoke to him about 2 hours. And then later on, like our son was in the gym, and I had a missed call, which the number is unknown to me. So I rang that number, and I said to my son, "Why are you still there? Where is your dad?" And said, "I don't know." So I rang the number, and then I went home, and then we found his dad in the kitchen, lying there, not breathing anymore. So it was shocking. It was very, very hard. I was working that time and still completing my degree in accounting, but I'm here. So we overcome that, and I have beautiful have beautiful neighbors that look after my son while I was in the uni at night time after work. So it was very, very hard. Lucky, I didn't struggle financially. That's a big factor to me. Else I will lose my house because the time we still have a mortgage. So that's a big factor. So now I'm very proud. It was a long journey in completing my degree for 9 years, and now I'm very happy. My son has a beautiful soul, and I'm very proud of him. Everyone said that I raised him on my own, and like he became a nice person. And
How old
understand.
is
He's 22 now.
Same age as my son. So he
Yes.
graduate already too. Graduate na rin siya.
Oh no, ate is doing this apprentice as electrician.
Oh,
Yes, I want him to be an accountant like me, but he said no. I don't like I don't like office jobs. It's boring. So yes, before I was really disappointed. I was upset because like in our cultural year, we want our kids to be in the uni, no matter how we struggle financially. But
yeah.
now, yes, I cannot give his own happiness. So now I'm already happy. I accepted it, and he's happy, and he has a very good employer. So yes,
Yes,
that's
that's the main. As long as they are happy or whatever they do, yun ang the main thing. They enjoy what they're doing. That's the main thing too. At tas
yes.
wala pa ambisyo or anything na,
Oh
talagang,
yes.
ay, grateful na tayo doon. Talagang ano
Oh,
na tayo.
I am. Yes, yes.
Ha?
He's a very good kid. Yes.
Kasi nakakatakot pagka yung dumating na tayo sa ganyan na yung, di ba, lalo na may mga pamilya tayo dito sa Australia. Pag hindi kumpleto ang pamilya, kung nasaan napupunta yung, pero good on you, good job, my dear. You know, you
Thank
raised
you very much.
na.
Yes, I'm very proud of myself. This long journey and a big tragedy in life, but now I'm still standing here. So, to all of you who have, problems there, don't give up. As if you cannot talk to your own family relatives, talk to a stranger. It helps to let it out what's in your chest. So that's my advice.
Tama, marami din tayong mga services around na talagang nakikinig para sa atin. May Lifeline, may Beyond Blue, maraming mga counselors na nandiyan sa tabi-tabi lang. Pwede natin silang lapitan. Nandiyan si Kuya Walter, if you want to.
Yes, yes, yes.
And then, of course, alam natin na yan na nga yung mga hurdles and everything mo. Pero ngayon, ang pinaka-main purpose mo ngayon, hanggang saan inaabot ang iyong accounting firm? Ikaw na gumagawa ng taxation and all that. Marami ka na mga kliyente ngayon, or how's it going?
Oh yes, actually, I started my business doing just bookkeeping when I finished my diploma in accounting. So in 2010, that's the time I completed my degree in accounting. So I became a public accountant, and then I registered as a tax agent. Now I have my own practice, and I'm a sole director. And I'm busy. I have like more than 500 clients with different cultures and backgrounds. And I also have 3 business partners. 2 are based in western suburbs and 1 in the east. So
Spread na kayo, ha?
yes, and aside from that, I'm also a casual employee of H&R Block for the last 5 years. So I work with them during tax season. So I'm very busy, but I love it because I like it being busy all the time, always on the go, go, go.
Daw. The lady on the go. Yun pala. Lalagyan kita ng ano ngayon. The lady on the go. Gemma. O, di ba? Ikaw yun.
Oh,
Ikaw na yun. And, so, ngayong pandemic, ano naman, ngayon kasi alam naman natin, lahat tayo apektado nitong pandemic na ito. How do you manage? Marami ka pa rin bang mga kliyente na nagpapagawa ng account sa iyo, or paano mo sila nadideal? Personal ano ka pa, or just for phone, or like this, Zoom or whatever, you meet with them? How you meet with
yeah, because of this COVID, I'm very thankful with technology because I can see clients over the phone using, Zoom or Microsoft Teams. Or some that just by phone and just they email me or posted their documents, paperwork, and then when they're ready, I just email them or they come here, pick up the documents, and they just in signing because of distance and they're not allowed to come. And there's like at this time until 2nd of November, it's still the professional services is still it's not resumed. So some are really impatient. No, we want to see you in person, and we're scared like we'll be, we'll have penalty in lodging tax to translate. I said, don't worry, I will talk to the ATO. I will waive your penalty. I'll try to waive it, and there's a reasonable reason. And ATO is very understanding. As long as you have a reasonable reason, they will waive the penalty, and they know for sure everything is closed mostly. So there should be no problem with that. So yeah, so again, I'm seeing clients through virtual.
Talagang nakakatuwa, at least meron na tayong technology na magagamit natin anytime, anywhere. Kahit nasa loob ka ng bahay mo, makakausapin mo yung inyong kliyente, di ba?
Oh yes, ate. I love it, ate. I love this. Actually, many are depressed. Said according to the survey that if before COVID is 100% yung mga naapekto yung mga nabuboard, now is 6 times because of this. But for me, I said I won't be bored at all because I'm used to work, on my own. I don't like to travel anymore. I used to work in the city for the last 10 years. I don't want to do that anymore. Long, standing on the train with this pack, with compact train, and you can breathe, you can move. So now I'm happy. Actually, I'm happy doing this virtual meeting because I have monthly meetings. The first week of the month is busy for me attending these meetings. But I'm happy. You can attend the meetings in your pajamas. you don't have to put makeup and go out and change.
That's right.
I love it. I love it.
Kapalitan mo, then yung ilalim mo, pwede ka pa rin nakapajama.
That's the thing, if you knew I'm wearing tracksuit. But I'm wearing like a business suit, you know that? Yeah.
May mga special client kang kausap, who cares? Hindi nila alam.
I know that. Actually, some of them, I'm telling them, and they laugh. Actually, I know one of the, in the parliament, like also like underneath said, what's in there? Like, you have something on or nothing. But you on top, like you must be like in business suit or.
Naka-business suit ka ng top. Kala mo, ganda-ganda ng top mo. Pero pagdating sa
Oh, yeah, no, I'm in tracksuit too. On the bottom.
Diba? In the comfort of your home, ito na nakakapag-business na ako, di ba? Parang ganun lang. Anyway, pwede mong, like you said, may mga business partner ka and everything, yung mga associates mo. Please, greet all of them. Shout out mo sila para naman malaman nila na nandito ka and you are thinking of them. And yeah, well, masarap lang kasi mabati ng isang Gemma.
Hi, Kuya Joe. The other one is Vietnamese, and the other one is in the how do you call this? The background. Actually, I texted them, but only one can make it. So anyway, hello, Kuya Joe. Hopefully, you're enjoying this, and it's nice to work with you. With professionally. You're on time, and I like that where our business partnership is really in smooth sailing. Hopefully it will continuously be like that all the time.
Yes, and then para sa kaalaman ng mga nakikinig sa atin ngayong gabi, para naman po sa kanila, please tell us your website, your contact number, and saan kanila pwedeng ma-contact if in case na kailangan kanila na tungkol dito sa mga accounting na to and everything else.
Okay. Okay. My business name on business page on Facebook is My Job Is Your Accounts. Now I'm running. This is the one. Thank you for that. And now I'm running under the company. So now it is My Job Is Your Accounts Pty Limited, and my contact number is 0433 854 650. Again, it's 0433-854-650, or you can email me at gemma@myjobisyouraccounts.com. And I work every day, even on public holiday, even at nighttime. So I'm here all the time.
Any inquiries na gusto nilang malaman tungkol sa accounting firm and all that, nandyan ka para sa
Definitely. So I can help you with bookkeeping, setting up businesses like company, partnerships, trusts, I do business consulting, preparing various income tax returns like personal, business, trust, partnerships, super fund. Also preparing financial reports. And yeah, I'm registered with Tax Practitioners Board. As you can see on the screen, and those are my contact numbers.
Yes, fantastic. And you're a tax agent, ha? Dito sa Melbourne, ha?
Yes, I am. So I'm registered with Tax Practitioners Board for the last 10 years. And also I'm registered, I'm a member of Institute of Public Accountants, which is one of the professional accounting bodies in Australia. The other two is CPA, which is American based, and CA, which is Chartered Accountants, which is English, or I think it's an English base. I can't remember, but they're three professional accounting bodies, and we're one of them, the IPA.
Yes, fantastic. Ayan, si Kuya Fred. Okay. Wala kang voice. Wala kang voice, Kuya Fred. Wala kang voice. Hindi ko na.
Just quickly, Regina, para doon sa mga ating mga kababayan, dabarkads, kabarangay, na tinamaan o na tinamaan ng COVID economic downturn, at ngayon sila ay tumatanggap ng mga job seeker or job keeper allowances. Ano ba ang latest na ruling ng Centrelink? Can they go on from job seeker to the job search? What's the rule? Can they leave job seeker and go instead to job search allowance if they want to change career or change job?
Well, Kuya, okay, the job seeker is if you lost your job, like you were stood down because of this COVID, or then later on they rehire you. But if your employer didn't rehire you, then your other option, and you cannot find a job, then your option is go to the Centrelink, or they call it now Human Services or Service Australia. They keep on changing the names. So there, you will receive a job seeker payment. Now, the job keeper payment, this is from your employer. Actually, it's not from the employer directly. It's from the ATO. The government reimburse the employer, which is, they call it job keeper payment. So to be qualified of that, the employer must nominate you. You must be eligible for this job keeper. And the first, they call it, there are three versions of job keeper. The first one, this was in March to September 27, which is job keeper one. So that time, if you're eligible, you're entitled for 1,500 gross per fortnight. And if your gross income per fortnight is over 1,500, it's up to the employer to top it up. If you earn below 1,500 per fortnight, then you're lucky. So that's why the job keeper 2, which is from September 28 to I think 3rd of January, they reduce it from 1,200. And for full-time employees, and then 750 for work those who are working less than 20 hours, which is fair enough, because
So
yeah.
So really, mas beneficial pala yung if your company, your business is hit by the downturn, you stay on the job seeker payment until the government decides to end it, rather than leave that and go into job search, which is at a lower rate.
Yes, Kuya, but again, because they are eligibility before you you have to meet them, like for business owners or employers, like even sole traders, like they compare your, like the first job keeper payment and their cash flow boost. Cash flow boost is for businesses to help them, sustain their business, operate their business, and it's a tax-free, non-assessable. But for the job keeper, for employers, it's like money in, money out, because it's a money into them from the government, but also it's money out because the job keeper payment is used for paying the employees for their wages. So it's like just money in, money out. So there's no impact. But for cash flow boost, it's a money into the business, but it's not being taxed. It's tax exempt. And also again with the eligibility, like there should be a 30% reduction of your income from quarter to quarter last year, like September to September this year. There must be a reduction of 30%. And for sole traders, it's not only reduction of 30% of their turnover, but also they must have employees. So for sole traders, yes.
Okay. So did you find, sorry to interrupt you, so did you find that your job at the moment has become more busier than usual? Because it looks like these job seeker, job keeper payments are a little bit involved and complicated. So are there a lot of your clients that are in the situation and they keep on getting advices from you?
Not so many, but because with this cash flow boost, the ATO will grant you, like even though you didn't apply, but if they can see that you have employees that you take tax withheld from them, and you lodge this business activity statement quarterly, and then automatically it will go to their business activity statement account. But some are complaining because some businesses, because the ATO, the government took it back. It went to their account without applying, and then later on, the government will take it back as well. And so it's not our fault. We didn't apply for the cash flow boost, and you put it there. So that's an issue.
So I'm pretty sure there will be a lot of issues after this payment, even after this payment has been terminated by the government. There will be people who missed out, and of course they will appeal. They will appeal to the tax office that they missed out on this one, and so you're going to be very busy with that, trying to help them understand their rights.
What should I say? Actually, this cash flow boost and job keeper payment will end in March 28th next year. So we don't know what will happen that time. But also with this cash flow boost, some business owners, they take advantage of this. And the ATO said, okay, we keep on granting you, but later on there'll be a cessor, because some they said, they changed their business structure, or the employees from, let's say they just have 5, now they have 10. So later on, if the ATO will find out, they will pay back. So some are taking advantage of that. They don't know that ATO has a very strong data matching. You cannot hide from them.
I think the mindset of a lot of people is it's better to have the money in your pocket now, and if you're not entitled to it, then you give it back later.
Yeah, true. And also with the super early access to super, some they took advantage of that. Like how many was withdrawn? I think more than 30 billion in just a few months, because some they really lose job, really need it. But if you don't need it, there's a justifiable reason before you can avail of that.
Yeah, that's right.
Some they withdraw it and they put it back to the super fund, which is not allowed by the ATO. So this only they allow this only because to help you financially, especially for those who lost their job or were stood down. But some said, okay, I can withdraw some from my super because I want to buy a new car. No, that's not an excuse. It's only for those who are really in need financially.
So, well, marami pa kaming questions to you, Gemma, but I know that your time is really valuable, and aside from talking to your clients, you still have a lot of bookkeeping to do and accounting to do. So, Dabarkats, unless you have other one last question to Gemma, we'll let her go. And but this is not your this is your first time to be in our program, in our show, but this will not be the last time, Gemma.
Thank you, Kuya. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Now, next time I won't be nervous anymore.
You did it very well. You did it quite well.
Thank
This
you
is-
very much, Kuya. I'm not
Parang
nervous
nasa
with
bahay.
clients.
Parang nasa bahay lang tayo, and I'd like to give you some good note. Your office really looks nice there at the background.
Thank you, Kuya.
Very neat and tidy, and I think it's a good hallmark of a very systematic and very organized accountant and consultant, financial consultant. Very well. The
Thank you
books
very
there
much,
in the
Kuya.
bookshelf, beautiful.
Thank you
Okay.
very much, Kuya. Actually, yeah, I don't pay rent, so I'm not stressed. Actually, I have a colleague who has an office in St. Kilda.
Yeah.
He asked me to use it for free, but said no, I don't want to travel anymore, and
Exactly.
I'm comfortable at home. And my client said, "Oh, you have a nice office." So yeah, I'm proud of it.
That's the new normal. That's the new normal. Yeah?
Yes, it is. Everyone's working from home now. Yes, yes.
Exactly. Thank you very much, Gemma.
Thank you very much to Kuya Fred, Ate Gina. Thank you so much. Thank you to all viewers. I will post this. So I'm not into social media, but I will post it so other ang ating mga kababayan, wherever you are, you can watch this. And also, I think it's an inspiration as well. Like we are migrants to other countries, and now we have a beautiful life. Even though some they have misfortune. So for us who are lucky, yeah. We keep on doing it. And, yes. So,
Okay.
goodbye everyone. Maraming salamat sa inyong mga nanonood, mga kaibigan ko, lahat kamag-anak, loved ones. Bye.
Thank you. Thank you, Gemma. God bless and keep healthy.
Yes,
Stay
thank
healthy.
you. Thank you, Ate Gina. Thank you very much. Thank you, Kuya Walter. Bye-bye.
Bye.
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 Okay,
Salamat
Dabarkad,
po, Kuya.
bago natin tawagin yung susunod nating guest, meron tayong magandang napulot dito sa ating pananaliksik sa pananaliksik sa internet, at ito nga ay bagay na bagay ito para sa mga kaibigan natin, mga fans natin, at importante ito, alam mo, importante ito dahil minsan ay ano ba ito? Okay, teka. Ayan, importante ito dahil okay. So tago muna tayo, at itong ipapakita natin this is an internet, this is an electronic warning doon sa mga mahilig mag-recharge ng kanilang telepono sa mga public places. Alam mo ba na merong merong hazard yan pagka pag nag-recharge ka sa mga public charging stations. At yan ay ipapakita natin sa kanila ngayon. May hazard yan. So just bear with me, at ito na. Okay.
Habang hinahanap mo, Kuya,
Habang hinahanap ka. Sige,
habang
bumati ka
hinahanap-
muna. Shout out ka muna.
natin itong nakikinig sa atin, at baka maunahan pa tayo maunahan pa tayo. Okay, ng iba. Anyway, good afternoon and happy listening to Joylene Balajay Melarpis and family. Sabi niya dito, hello, musta Ate G? Tapos Gemaline Martin Morales, good luck po Ate Gemma. Ayan, sayang di niya narinig kanina. Anyway, kay Rex Banjo San Pedro ng Switzerland. Ayan, good afternoon, good day daw po sa atin. And si Ate Vilma Igan, it's good to have a Pinoy radio, sabi niya. Very nice. Thank you, guys.
Balitaktakan natin mamaya yan si Vilma Egan, at makikita natin yung mga members ng kanyang tropa, That's right. So ito, hinahanap ko pa at nagtatago. Okay. So nababasa mo ba yung mga shout out ng mga ng mga postings ng mga barkada natin? That's good. That's good. Si Lisa from Osaka, Japan, mukhang
Ang kanyang wife.
Oo, medyo na ano na hindi na naputol na. So hopefully hindi naman
Makabalik.
siya nawala. Oo.
Mhm.
Okay.
Makabalik siya.
Siguro palagay ko talagang yung signal kasi siyempre alam mo, malayo yung malayo yung Osaka, Japan eh.
Alam mo silang number 1 sa nung unang
Ay, oo
panahon.
nga pala yung
Ang
bagyo na
kanila
nanggagaling sa atin. Tama yun. Ano na ba pangalan ngayon? Latest na bagyo galing sa atin.
ano ba yan? Kintin. Kanina nakita ko na eh. Kintin.
Oo nga. Ay, nako. Bagyong
Hanapin
baha,
natin
baha.
ulit bagyong rumaransak sa ating Pilipinas. Tingnan natin. Nako, nakakaloka. May landslide na nangyari na sa Cagayan. Flash flood na rumagasa sa Cagayan City. Tapos, asa na ba? Nasaan na yung ating Kinta ba yun? Ewan ko, ano ba yan? Uy, ano ba to? Sementeryo, bantay sarado ngayon sa PNP. Naku, hindi.
Bakit?
Ay, di
Dahil
ba
sa undas.
bawal nga daw po
Oo,
sa untas?
nako traditional pa naman ang hilig pa naman nating mga Pinoy pumunta sa sementeryo at
Ngayon,
magpiesta doon pagka pagka
ngayon
araw
po,
ng mga patay.
correct. Ngayon po medyo talagang pinagbabawalan na talagang pumunta ngayon ng sementeryo lalo na sa undas mismo. And then ngayon po dinadagsanan nila ngayon. Ngayon pa lang dinadagsanan nila kasi alam nila sarado nga sa undas. O, di ba? Ang sementeryo. Kaya ayun. Kaya
Okay.
kaya nakakaawa din yung mga tao kasi nga bagyo, umuulan and everything. Naku, lumulusong sila talaga sa tubig para makarating sila sa kanila. Mga mahal sa buhay. Yan.
So talagang alam mo yung ano na yan, itong weather phenomenon sa atin sa Pilipinas is mas nakakatakot na daw next year ngayon according to Pag-asa dahil La Nina ang La Nina ang problema natin ngayon. Ha? La Nina. Okay. So anyway, bigyan natin sila ng katatawanan. Dabarkad, bigyan natin sila ng katatawanan muna ngayon at bago natin ipakilala yung next guest natin.
Nasaan siya?
Real si Jose Rizal
Saan?
sa likod. Ang tawag homeless. Ano ang tawag sa matabang isda?
Ano?
Pating. Ano ang tawag sa matabang bubuyog?
Ano?
Chabi. Ano ang paboritong kulay ng mga ibon?
Ano?
Birthday. Ang tawag sa mga taong hindi nagsusuot ng necklace?
Ano?
Mga walang kwentas. Anong sabi ng patatas sa uncle niya?
Ano?
Hello po, tito. Anong tawag sa pusa na nasa gitna ng EDSA?
Ano?
Matapang. Ano ang tawag sa powder ng mga bakla?
Ano?
Baking powder. Ano ang tawag sa matabang loyal?
Ano?
Tapat. Tawag sa pusang hindi healthy.
Ano?
Sakitin. Tawag sa pusang tumutugtog ng instrumento.
Ano?
Musician.
So, ayan, Labarkads, at alam mo yung pampaalis na, no? Pampaalis ng ating boredom yan, ng mga yung mga napupulot natin sa internet. So, okay. Ayan. Oh, nasaan ka na, Labarkads? Na-contact mo na ba si Lisa? At mukhang nawala si Dabarkads Lisa natin.
Yes po. Tingnan ko ulit kung anong
Sige, mag-connect na lang siya uli. Okay, so kagaya ng ating naipangako sa ating mga viewers, listeners, ay we have a variety of guests this afternoon. Okay? Local at saka international. So ito namang susunod nating guest, Dabarkads, ay importante ito. Okay, alam mo bakit? Tayong mga Pilipino, magkaroon man ng mabagyo, lumindol, mag-rally, mag-strike, basta meron lang tayong pagkain. Wala tayong pakialam sa mundo dahil importante yung pagkain. Importante sa ating pagkain. So, yun, makikita mo yun sa, pwede tayong pwede tayong mamundok kung meron mga, yung mga ganyang mga pandemic at let's say ang the safest hiding place is bundok o let's say country area, kagaya na nangyayari ngayon. Sa inyo dyan sa Gippsland is less ang tawag dito, ang incidence ng coronavirus. That explains na sa lahat ng mga klaseng pandemic, always ang safest place to go is the country. The back of the bundok.
The bundok. Ako talaga nasa bundok kami, no?
Hindi. Kagaya nga nung kwento ng mother ko, nung panahon ng Hapon, talagang hindi pa ako pinapanganak noon. Talagang ang evacuation nila ay talagang sa bundok kasi yung mga Hapon hindi umaakyat doon sa mga bundok dahil takot sila takot sila sa mga native plants kasi baka ma-poisonous sila iba yung halaman sa atin Right? So hindi nila masyadong inaakyat yung mga bundok. So ang ibig ko sabihin, ang importante sa ating mga Pilipino ay pagkain. Right?
True.
Sunod nating guest na ito is ating Dabarkads at kabarangay na pumasok sa food industry. Okay? So alamin natin kung bakit naisipan niya pumasok sa food industry. So let's welcome Mr. Ernie Manaug. Okay, mabuhay ka, Ernie.
Hello, good afternoon sa inyo lahat.
Okay, pakilala ko muna ito aking partner dito, si Gina Agustin from Morwell area.
Hello, madam.
Morwell. Ay, mag-meet kayo dyan.
Basta po.
Unang-una, Ernie, maraming salamat at alam kong nagmadali ka ng pagbalik dyan sa opisina mo para makasama kami this afternoon, so maraming salamat at napaka-busy mong tao at siyempre nag-stock taking ka tapos nag-deliver ka pa ng mga goods mo. But before going to the food industry, ikwento mo naman kung ang background mo sa atin sa Pilipinas. Ano bang naging taga saan ka pinanganak? Anong naging academic background mo at anong naging career at profession mo sa Pilipinas?
Okay, well, I was born in Pasay, Pasay City. If you know Villamor Air Base now. Before it was Nickel Surveys.
Okay.
I was a son of a Philippine Air Force soldier. And
wow, okay.
that's where I first tasted my first entrepreneurship when I was 10 years old. You know, selling shining shoes, selling newspapers, and then I was educated there inside the camp because it's a military base. It's complete of everything, schools, and then I was educated there, and then I finished my civil engineering degree in Technological Institute of the Philippines. Shout out there sa mga graduate ng TIP.
Mga taga TUP, yeah. Pwede mo ipadala to sa mga classmates mo sa TUP. Yeah, that's right. TIP pala. TIP.
TIP.
Yep.
Yep. Yun ang background ko sa education.
So, civil engineering ka?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Okay. That explains siguro na ano. So ano naging trabaho mo doon sa atin sa Pilipinas after you graduated from TIP? Did you go into
actually during those days it's a struggle to find a job. So I started as an estimator, and then for a couple of months, and then if you've seen my website Technotest, the Technotest is actually a Philippine company. That was my first formal company there that I work at. It's a surveying company and a testing company as well. I just adapted the same name. I just adapted the same name in Melbourne.
I see. That's right.
And then I went all over the Philippines doing surveys. I work in GPI doing soil investigation. So basically, it's all civil engineering works.
Okay.
And locally as well, I work with Makati Development Corporation. If you know them, they're a big company. They're the construction arm of Ayala Land.
Mm-hmm.
And I went to Saudi Arabia for 4 years.
Nag-Middle East ka rin.
Yes. Nag-Middle East, and I work in a testing laboratory as well. So basically, all my professional career went into civil materials testing. That's where I specialize is that.
Okay. Mawalang galang na Ernie, gusto ko lang i-welcome itong ating guest na broadcaster from Osaka, Japan, para ma-meet mo rin naman. All right. Okay. Welcome, Lisa.
Hello po.
Hi, hello. Konnichiwa. Sa wakas nakapasok na rin.
Nakapasok ka na rin, okay. Ang ating guest ngayon, Lisa, is Ernie Banao, who is engineer, civil engineer, but at the same time, Filipino food importer, distributor, at saka retailer. Ayan.
Wow.
So, siya ang nagpapakain sa buong Filipino community dito sa Melbourne. Okay.
Wow. Galing naman.
So, Ernie, mabalik tayo. Kailan ka lumipat dito sa Melbourne, sa Australia? At bakit?
Dumating kami dito mga February 1999. And of course, siyempre, ang lahat naman, I didn't come from I came from poor family. Siyempre, everyone ambition natin, mga ambitions natin, greener pasture, better education. So, my sister was already here in Melbourne. So, during those times, it's we can only come here through skills. Luckily, I've got a good, skills that can be here.
So that became your passport.
I was sponsored by my sister, and then the rest is history. I came here in 1999 together with my family.
Oh, fantastic. So it didn't take you long to realize and to establish your businesses and your career dito sa Australia. Did you have to start working for a company, for an employer when you arrived dito sa sa Australia?
Yes. Trabaho ko sa construction industry din. First Fabcon, specialized in concrete precast. And then I saw an advertisement in the newspaper looking for a development engineer in a testing laboratory. So I applied. Then luckily I got hired. So I worked there for 7 years. And then that's where my, the turning point, because natutunan ko lahat ng, kumbaga sabihin, pasikot-sikot. And then when I have all the, the skills that I needed, I told my employer, look, I will venture out. I was lucky because my employer was good. They welcomed it. Good luck to you.
That's
and then now, my employer is my biggest customer.
Fantastic.
So, yeah, one of the biggest customers I have now.
Okay, so that brings us to your to your first venture into business in Melbourne. So tell us about itong nature ng iyong company, building industry company.
Yeah, this company which I started in 2007. This is a testing laboratory as well, laboratory and then consulting and technical services, because I specialize in concrete technology. Sa iba yung concrete na sinasabi, to them it's just a simple thing, but concrete is a full science. Kaya may laboratory din yan, may testing, may quality control. Big buildings will not rise up without testing the concrete. So, ganun. Pag nakikita niyo yung mga concrete mixer, nagdadala ng concrete yun, sinasample na namin yun, tinetesting namin. May compressive strength, technical yun. Tapos, luckily, right now, I've got the biggest market share in Melbourne. I employ about 20 people, including myself. I have a fleet of vehicles that goes around Melbourne and sometimes regional Victoria to service all my customers, our customers. So yeah.
Tama yung sabi mo, It's not like yung concrete na nakikita natin na ibinubuhos sa driveway o sa footpath. That is simple, standard ang mixture, But when you're talking about 40 level or 40 floors or 50 floors or 60 floors of building, iba-iba ang templada niyan. So that is a complete science. It's a complete science.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So iwanan natin yan at masyado siguro complicated yan para sa ating mga listeners. Now let's go to your food import and distribution business. Kailan naman pumasok ito? Talagang very very entrepreneurial ka, ha? Kailan naman pumasok itong food concept of food importation?
Noon kasi it was 8 years ago, I think. I started in retail. I just thought, because my wife was working in Australia Post, and she got the night shift. But
sayang hindi nakasama si Sally.
Every time I see her, I said one day I'll set up a business that she can work on. So yeah, I've set up this retail business, Sari-Sari, Asian groceries in Nariwarn. So to date, it's going good. We are now 8 years, I think. Then after that, because since I'm buying our supplies through New South Wales, from other states. I just tinanong ko sarili ko na bakit hindi ako venture, ako na lang bibili, baka makamura. So ayun, nag-venture ako, kumontak ako. I tried to contact some suppliers from the Philippines, and I bought the stuff direct there and then bring it here. But it's a tough business, you know. Importing foods, especially in Australia, is a tough business.
Okay, that's great. So, itong company mo, which is Manila Grocers,
Yep.
how long has that company been operating now?
Yeah, it's been for operating for 5 years.
Right.
Yeah, and then may mga customer na rin kami na may Filipino shop and some Asian groceries as well.
Dito siya from Australia na.
Okay. So, the Barkads, meron ka bang gustong, Lisa, the Barkads, meron ba kayong gusto itanong kay Ernie regarding his food import and distribution business?
Yeah, I just want to know, Kuya Ernie, kayo na rin ba nagde-deliver dito sa amin dito sa Gippsland and all that? Na-reach na po ba namin ng mga goods na galing sa inyo?
Pagka bumili ka ng toyo or patis, nakita mo Manila Grocers na sticker sa likod, kami yun. Kung taga Morwell ka, si Paraluman nandyan eh.
Apo, yung Paraluman po.
Yun, sinusuplayan namin yun. Tapos, meron kami sinusuplayan sa Burnsdale.
That's good.
Rowena.
That's good. So, nandito na nga kayo. So, nare-reach namin na yung produkto. That's good. Wow, wala ang ating Kuya Fred. So, and then, ilang taon na po kayo dito nga sa, like you said kanina, ilang taon na po kayo dito sa business na ito, dito sa food business ito?
Yung retail namin, 8 years na. Itong importing and distribution, mga 5 years.
Yeah.
Almost 5 years.
Yeah, okay. And so, kung ano man po, sa 8 taon na yun, direkta po ba yun nanggagaling sa Philippines o direkta lang dito nanggagaling sa New South Wales ang supply ninyo?
Sometimes our retail store gets stocks from other importers. But pero yung namin, yung import business, we buy it direct from the Philippines.
That's good. Yeah,
there's a such thing as may tinatawag na consolidator sa Pilipinas. Yun ang point of contact namin, consolidators. They buy all stuff from the Philippines and then consolidate it, put it in a container, and then I'll pay for it. Then they will send here in Melbourne from Manila.
How long it will take para makarating dito?
Kaya nga sabi ko kanina, tough business to kasi kailangan yung sabing mahaba, kailangan mahaba ang PC mo dito dahil once you organize your container or your list, say 20-footer container, you will pay 50% of it, and then they will consolidate it for 45 days. Before 45 days before sending it, before shipping it out. Tapos from Manila to Melbourne, it will take about 3 weeks to sail. 21 days, 23 days.
So 45 plus 21 pa.
Yeah, 70. And then minsan ma-hold pa yan sa customs for biosecurity. Dahil i-inspectin pa yan, i-hold nila pag may mga issue sila, hindi mo na i-clear. Tapos pag dumating when they arrive in our warehouse, they will send us a list of which to be tested and to be inspected. So those items that are for inspections, we are not allowed to sell it. But those that are not, then we can freely sell it to retailers.
Laking trabaho talaga, no?
Yes. Taka nakakatakot minsan kasi Minsan yung documentation kulang-kulang, mga supplier mo kulang sa documents, mababagal sila, kaya no-hold yung shipment mo. Tapos pag hindi yun na clear, nandoon sa port, you'll be paying for detention.
Oh,
So araw-araw magbabayad ka na hindi mo nakiklear.
ganon? Kaya pala mamamahal na ang benta sa mga tao dahil nga pala bayad ganyan, ano?
Yes. Ang isa pa dyan, yung exchange rate. Kapag humihina, pambawa, ang Australia tayo, Australian dollar to US dollar, kasi ang pinambibili namin ng goods sa Philippines, international money, US dollars, USD. So hindi Australian dollar. Bumibili, we buy US dollars and then we pay US dollars to our suppliers.
Ay.
And then kapag hindi maganda exchange rate, say today, 1 USD is about 70.70 cents.
Wow, 70 na.
Yeah. That means if you're going below, say 65, that means magmamahal ang items. Kasi mahal ang bilhin namin ng US dollar. Pero pag tumataas ang exchange rate, say nagiging 80 cents, yan. Pinapasa naman namin sa mga items.
Okay.
Kaya
So may
yan ang isang
order din po ba kayo? Nagpa-order po ba kayo online? Nagde-deliver kayo online?
Meron kaming shop Pinoy na yan. Nagde-deliver kami pero hindi yan dahil hindi namin mga frozen. Tapos interstate pa yan.
Okay. So, yeah. Saan na si Kuya Fred? Naku, maraming salamat ha.
Oo nga. Nawala ata si Kuya Fred. Narinig ba ako, Ate G?
Yes,
meron ba akong...
narinig ka
Okay. Akala ko kasi wala. Hi nga pala. Pwede magtanong.
Pasensya lang at naayos natin yung slideshow. Naayos natin yung slideshow ni Ernie. So ngayon, Ernie.
Gandang para po.
Ganda ng galing
pinaano natin yung kanyang mga website. So, paano ang ordering kasi na wholesaler ka rin kabayan Ernie. So paano ang arrangement mo sa wholesaling ng mga customer kung medyo kailangan ba nilang meron silang store, may business o can a private kabarangay pwedeng bumili sa iyo ng wholesale? At ano ang mga requirement?
Wala naman limitation. Basta doon sa online, it's almost the prices there are almost wholesale. If they want to buy wholesale price, just come here in our shop in Hallam. But for retailers, everyone can buy from us. Wholesale, even any individual and other businesses. Pero yung mga other businesses, business to business, mas lower ang prices nila dahil mas malaki mga binibili nila eh. Hindi katulad ng mga individual lang, consumer, bibili lang ng isang item, pero mas malaki ang discount pag dito sila bumili sa Hallam.
Malaki nga, nakita ko mayroong mga sorbetes, Pinoy sorbetes, inaabangan natin yan, lalo na ngayon, summer. Magsa-summer, so darating ba, tamang-tama ba dating ng mga ice cream sa sorbetes natin, Ernie, bago mag-tag-init?
Ayan nga, hindi namin masabi. Alam niyo naman na ang situation ngayon, di ba? Pandemic sa globally, tapos sa Pilipinas, hindi pa, ang production doon, mga 50% pa lang, I think. So, mabagal ang production sa Pilipinas. Kaya minsan ang short dito ang supplies. Kaming mga importer, nag-aagawan minsan sa mga supplies. Siguro alam niyo yung nangyayari sa ube ngayon. Craze ngayon ng ube. Ngayon, wala nang ube sa Pilipinas.
Ganun.
Parang ginto na ang ube ngayon. Kasi
Naubusan dahil,
Magtanim po tayo.
dahil ba sa
Dahil
pandesal?
ba sa- ano?
Ubi pandesal.
yeah,
Oo, dahil sa pandesal.
lahat nag-debate na eh. Kaya ano, hindi na masabi, mabagal ang production sa Pilipinas, kaya swertihan lang kung makakuha kami ng maraming supply.
Ayun.
Kaya pala wala ng ube.
Oo.
Ah,
So,
Gagawa pa naman ng tanghal.
purple yam na yan
yes.
usually galing sa atin sa Pilipinas, but I'm sure na tumutubo din niya sa other tropical countries, kaya lang hindi sila masyadong popular yung ube, hindi kagaya sa ating mga Pilipino na mahilig tayo sa ube. Merong pandesal na ube, merong halo-halo
Yes,
ube.
oo.
Kaya nga siguro kayo, yung mga kamag-anak nyo, tsaka yung mga listeners natin, mga viewers, kung mayroon sila mga kamag-anak na marunong sa farming, siguro simulan nilang magtanim ng ube.
Sige, magtatanim na lang tayo. Bili tayong farm, Ate G.
Kaya makikita tayo.
Kasi grabe ang demand eh.
Sa Iloilo, ang laki ng lupain ni ano dyan, di ba? Di gawin natin taniman ng ng
Ngayon,
ube.
very blessed tong dabarkad nating si Ernie. How do you give back to the community? Dahil you are truly blessed sa iyong mga business venture, ha? Biro mo, you are the biggest concrete testing company in Melbourne and perhaps in Australia. At the same time, you are creating a name in food import and distribution. So siguro it might be too premature na tanungin ka kung anong next business mo, pero ganito na lang. How do you advocate, anong mga advocacy mo sa community para makatulong naman sa ating mga kapwa kababayan dito sa Australia?
Okay, sa ako naman hindi ako yung advocacy ko lang yung mga dahil I don't go to any groups that anything that I can't handle, kaya nililimit ko rin, katulad na sa sports lang ang ang hilig ko, but our sports club is busy as well in doing community stuff. Okay. Kaya meron na kaming kung tawagin nun, CPBL. Yun naman, ibig sabihin, my contribution there is we are this group, we promote health among the community. Malaking bagay na rin yun. And at the same time, we support other groups.
Okay. So tama yung sabi mo, no? You're very you have the hallmarks of a very practical and logical and realistic business person, businessman. You don't want to have too much on your plate. Kaya yung community activity lang na kaya mong gawin and something that is close to your heart, which is sport.
Yes.
Anong sport ito naman, Ernie?
Actually, hindi ko nabanggit kanina, basketball and golf. Meron din kaming club sa golf.
Oh.
Ayun.
AFG kung tawagin, Australian-Filipino golfers.
Okay. Hindi kita masasalihan sa basketball at mabigat ang aking katawan para tumakbo at tumalon, pero magkakasundo tayo sa golf. Okay, one last word, kabarangay, Ernie, ano bang masasabi mo sa ating mga community regarding sa iyong food import and distribution and retailing?
Okay, well, first of all, yung mga business-minded dyan, don't be scared. If you feel venturing into business, just do it. Especially in food, if you need some help in food retailing, huwag na kayo pumasok sa importing dahil kompetensyahin nyo lang ako. Sa retailing,
Tama.
sa retailing, I can give you a free mentoring. Punta lang kayo sa opisina dito. May mga good tip pa ako sa inyo na kung saan maganda pumwesto ng mga sari-sari store, mga ganun. Tsaka yung mga gusto mag-business.
Ayun.
Sa
Sige,
community
sali kami dyan.
sa mga community natin na gusto mag-business, just call me. I can help you in whatever I can.
Ayos.
Set up.
Dito po ba sa Japan po pwede yan? Siyempre pwede, no?
Pwede, marami yan. Alam mo, maraming dyan eh. Maraming importer din dyan.
Yeah,
Sa bagay, marami din. Kaya lang, baka iba yung amoy ng Australia.
Ano ba naman ang kakaiba nun? Yung
Ubi na naambunan na.
yung bagoong pareho lang yun.
Pareho lang yun, ano.
Okay.
Baka ako magkaiba ng konti, mag-amoy Australia. Malay na.
Mas masarap ang pagkain dyan sa Japan, Lisa.
Oo,
Anyway,
sige. Invite ko kayo. Okay, sige kuya.
That's right.
Go.
Ernie, maraming salamat pero huwag ka magsasawa ha. Kagaya ng sinasabi namin sa mga guests namin, hindi ito ang una mong pagbisita sa amin, pero hindi ito ang huli. Pagka mayroong mga developments ka sa iyong food distribution, especially food importing at saka distribution, retailing, let us know. Pag meron ka mga special, halimbawa, gusto mong bawasan yung mga surplus mo dyan na mga groceries. Pag nag-stock taken ka at magpapa-sale ka, sabihin mo lang at pati si Dabarkad Gina luluwas ng Melbourne. Pati si Lisa pupunta rin sa Melbourne para
ako dyan.
para mamili sa iyong bodega.
Correct.
Just in case nga pala, Fred, open kami ngayon sa kung may mga kakilala kayo o may mga nakikinig na distribution ng goods namin, especially yung mga bangus. Open pa kami sa Western Australia kung may mga taga Western Australia nakikinig. May mga kilala kayo doon, naghanap kami ng contacts. South Australia, sa Adelaide.
Meron din.
New South Wales. Tasmania, wala pa sa So, get in touch with me. Alam niyo number ko, Kapred. Kung may mga interesado, get in touch kung gusto mag-distribute.
Yan ang purpose natin, Ernie, sa ating programa na ito bilang public service upang magkaalam-alaman tayo. So, WA, tandaan mo yan, Dabarkads, WA at saka South Australia.
Sabihin natin yan kay Kuya Arlan.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yes, Arlan.
Laging Monday na guest from WA. Diba?
Okay. Yep.
So, yun ang contact natin.
Ernie, maraming salamat. Okay. At
salamat sa inyo lahat.
Sa golf course.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Keep safe.
Salamat. Arigato.
Keep safe. Ingat.
Sayonara. Sa Japan.
Oo, sige.
Okay. Ayan. So, Lisa, welcome. Hindi ka namin nabigyan ng proper welcome kanina at on and off yung iyong on and off yung iyong
pasensya na kayo. Yeah. Opo. Hello sa mga taga-Australia, taga-Japan, taga-Pilipinas. Narito na po ako, si Liz Javier. Kasi kanina medyo nasa cellphone lang po ako. Now, lumipat ako sa computer, i-download. Oo, nasa laptop na ako. So, i-download ko yung itong, nakalimutan ko yung ating app. So, ito, nakapasok ako. Nandito rin ako sa aking program na sa XSplit ako pumasok Anyway, salamat naman. Thanks God. Linggo ngayon, salamat po Diyos ko. At kami buhay pa. Sa mga hindi nagdurusa, kundi yung mga nasa kasalukuyan na sa COVID ngayon. Prayer na lang namin ni Ate Gina, sana makarecover sila. At yung mga pumanaw na, Lord, bahala ka na po, tagapin nyo sila sa langit.
Quickly,
diba,
Gina,
Kuya Fred lang ang alam ko. Naku, ang saya ko naman at nakapasok na ako.
5 minutes, Lisa. Tell us quickly, what do you do? What do you do in Osaka?
Sa ngayon po, nagtuturo sa sa isang school, English teacher po. Sa mga high school student, mag-start pa lang po ng November actually, pero before, nasa entertainment industry sa pagtugtog, nagki-keyboard po ako at kumakanta ako. Pero sa ngayon, medyo yung mga live houses dito medyo slow ang business. So, nag-change ako ng racket. Ibang gig. Sa school naman po ako ngayon. Yun po.
Yun.
Nawala si Kuya.
Musician ka rin pala. Hindi, kasi medyo nagtatago muna ako pagka inaayos ko yung back studio.
Okay po.
Musician ka rin. Ha? Did I hear it? What do you
yes.
sing? You sing or you play any instrument?
Keyboard. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, keyboard po. At saka while singing, ganon.
Naku, next time pag join mo sa atin, tumugtog ka. Okay?
Pwede. Oo.
Kumanta. Wow.
Nandiyan na sa harapan.
Oo. Nandito sa harapan ko yung piano ko eh. Nandito rin yung studio.
Gaano kalaki ang Filipino community dyan sa Osaka lang mismo? Osaka?
Naku, malaki. Marami kami dito. Hindi lang Osaka, Tokyo, at ibang parte pa ng Japan.
Say the whole of Japan, kasi I know in Hong Kong they are talking about more than half a million na Filipinos in Hong Kong, 500,000. So what about in Japan? What about in Japan? Nasa
Naku, hindi ako sure, pero ang alam, tanungin ko muna ang Philippine Embassy dito kasi sa consulate pwede namang makahingi ng magtatanong lang kasi konektado naman kami sa mga Filipino community at diyan sa consulate pag may mga event nandiyan kami.
Tawagan natin si Teddy Boy Locsin para sabihin sa atin the Secretary of Foreign Affairs para sabihin sa atin kung ilan ang population ng Filipino expats sa Japan. Okay. So, huwag na tayong patumpik-tumpik. I-welcome natin ang mga members ng Movement for Filipino Solidarity at saka Seniors on the Net, Seniors on the Move. Una-una, pa-welcome natin si Vilma Igan. Yan ang coordinator nila. So, welcome, Vilma.
Hello.
Yung yung microphone mo.
Ay na si Ate Vilma. Microphone. Yeah.
Microphone mo muna. Microphone mo. Ayan. Okay. Ayos. Wala kang sound. Ayan.
Sandali.
Ayan.
Meron na?
Inopen ko na yung microphone mo. Yeah, that's right. You got a sound.
Okay.
So, okay.
Ako po si Vilma Igan. Meron po kaming organization dito sa Melbourne, tinatawag na MFS, Movement for Filipino Solidarity. Meron kaming mga seniors group, which is Seniors on the Move. So, ang ginagawa po namin, yung pong social activities, yung nagsasayaw, karaoke, alam mo na yung mga Pilipino. So, yung po ang mga ginagawa namin. So, meron po kami mga kasamahan. So, nasa backstage sila. I don't know kung siguro maya-maya. So, babatiin ko lang po yung mga members namin na hindi nakasali ngayon at saka yung mga may birthday ngayon. So, hopefully, they will have a happy life and more blessings in the future.
Okay, that's good.
And also, yung mga ginagawa namin, yung promote po kami ng... Okay.
Nakikita ko, Vilma, yung mga members natin. Nandyan. Nakikita ko yung mga members natin.
Okay, yung mga members na...
Oo. Si Ampi, ready to come in.
Yung mga members natin, nandito.
Si Delia, nandyan.
Yes, si Ampi, si Belen, si Connie.
Yes.
Andyan sila, Fred. Andyan sila sa backstage.
So what I'll do is I'll stay in the background at kayo na mag-chikahan dyan. Kasama natin si Lisa Javier from Osaka, Japan. Isang broadcaster din yan. At
Hi.
saka si Gina Agustin from Morwell. Broadcaster din natin yan. Okay, so dito muna ako sa likod para kayo ay magkwentuhan dyan. Alright.
Huwag ka alis, diyan ka lang.
Ha?
Okay, sana
Sige,
sila.
sige. Okay, sige. Ano lang
Diyan ka
ako?
pa rin.
Mawawala lang ako.
Ay, Gina!
Mawawala lang para... Mawawala lang yung aking picture para ano. So, i-welcome natin si Ampi. Ayan. Ayan na si Ampi. Hello, Ampi.
Hi, Ampi.
Hi, Ampi. Hi,
Kumusta kayo lahat?
Hello po. Ayan, ang tita Abby.
Konnichiwa. Galing.
Oh,
Maayong
meron
gabi.
tayong
Siya
member.
ng Mayong gabi din. Hindi gabi dito. Hapon.
Hapon lang. Okay.
Hapon.
Maayong
Dito
ano
is
din. Adlaw.
5:30.
Adlaw.
5:30 dito.
Okay.
Si Ampi
Ay, 5:30.
is isa siya sa
4:30.
member namin sa SOM. So si Ampi din she's also learning how to use a digital device. Meron din kaming mga program for seniors yung over 50. We teach them how to use laptop, tablets, yung smartphone. So, kaya ngayon, marunong na kami mag-Zoom, marunong na kami mag-StreamYard. So, ganito kami, natuto rin kami.
Uy.
Seto.
Enjoy. Nag-enjoy na ang life. Digital. Ay, hindi digital. Ano na. O, diba?
Okay na okay kami. So, meron din kaming cooking demonstration. So, since the COVID hit Melbourne or Australia, natuto talaga kami na mag-online or nagiging kaming konti lang computer savvy. So, halos papunta na kami dyan. So, yung mga seniors namin, marunong na rin sila mag-take photos, yung mga So, Ampe, paki-share mo nga yung mga yung learning mo sa computer.
Natuto kaming talk sa Zoom.
Wow.
Saka natuto din
Zoom live.
Natuto kaming paano gumamit ng Be Connected, yung namin sa lessons.
Very good.
Tsaka tungkol doon sa scams, mga lesson bago malaman mo kung ano ang diferensya ng mobile phone, laptop, tsaka iPad. Lahat nalalaman mo sa Be Connected sa grupo namin ni La Vilma.
Very good.
Kaya enjoy lahat kami ng mga seniors.
Paliwanag mo rin paliwanag mo, B, bakit nakasuot si Ampi ng witch's hat? Ha?
Halloween? Halloween?
Kasi
Halloween
syempre last week of October or last weekend of October, di ba Halloween?
Halloween na.
Ngayon. So, papakita na lang namin sa radio. At saka, yung background ko, yung Get Online event. So, through Be Connected, yung funding body namin, we celebrated once a year Get Online. So, this is one of the celebration last day today, the 25th of October. So, because papakita namin sa kanila kasi they're giving us funds. So, sila yung nagbibigay ng funding namin how to do the Be Connected.
Good. Stay
So,
connected.
gusto mo i-welcome natin to si Delia. Nandiyan na rin si Delia, nakaabang. Delia, come in.
Hello everyone.
Hello po.
Hi there!
Konnichiwa.
What is sayonara?
Si Delia pala
Goodbye.
is siya yung Vice President
Sayonara.
ng
Goodbye.
MFS. Siya yung Vice President namin. So, welcome there.
Welcome.
Hello po.
Sayonara is
Sabi mo nga yung mga
goodbye.
ginagawa natin.
Ang mga ginagawa natin sa
Can you tell sa radio yung mga ginagawa natin sa MFS?
at saka sa MFS. Yun na nga, marami tayong
Yes,
ginagawa
SOM and MFS.
at saka sa SOM. Nagustuhan ko yung mga ginagawa natin, lalong-lalo na yung nag-iipon tayo, kahit man lang nagkukwentuhan, nagsishare ng mga experiences, nakaka-relieve ng mga tension. Marami tayong matutunan sa isa't isa. And mga SOM naman, lalo na pag may edad, nagkaedad na, mahirap ng yung katawan natin medyo na frozen na. Yung SOM, mayroong mga exercises, minsan nagsayaw-sayaw, yung maganda, maraming mga ginagawa na maganda sa ating katawan, sa health natin, hindi lang sa katawan, sa mental, emotional health. Oo.
Very
At saka,
good.
hindi natin makalimutan yung mga...
With that, meron din kaming advocate din kami sa mga, yung tinatawag na may age care, yung medyo mga mahina na talaga na they need support sa bahay, yung mga maglilinis sa bahay, sa kanila sa doctor, kasi yung mga pamilya nila is busy, so they can't accommodate them. Nakaka-accommodate naman, pero maganda yung meron sariling home help. So, yun ang tinatawag na my age care help. So, ang iba doon, yung meron silang sariling funding sa government. So, we also promote that. So, yung mga mahihina na they need support. So, meron din kaming promotion, meron din kaming advocacy niyan. So, halos naman yung mga members namin sa SOM kasi over 65, meron din kaming mga mga home care package na. Home care package is yung mga tumatanggap na ng mga services, which is kahit may pension sila, may pa rin silang funding sa government para may support sila. So, that's one of our aim and objectives sa MFS.
And nakakatanggap po din ba sila ng Meals on Wheels, mga ganon? May ganon din po parang program ang MFS? Tita, nawala kayo.
Can you come again?
Kung meron po kayong Meals on Wheels, yung ganong program po.
Meals on Wheels, yung Meals on Wheels, hindi kami nagpo-provide nan, but pag nandun kami sa SOM activities, we provide lunch. We provide lunches, yung morning tea, so kasama na yun. And what we do is only voluntary lang ito, so we don't really have much funding. So we do our own expenses, like yung rental namin sa center, so we put money on it. So meron kaming contribution every time now we met. So we only met twice a month. And yeah, so members, they love bus trip. So bus trip na, so ayan, masaya na kami kasi aalis kami sa restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah, yung bus trip na kami sa beach. So nahinto lang ngayon kasi hindi kami pwede. So, but soon, if it comes back, so dyan din ang punta namin. So, we were expecting really
pagkatapos po ng pandemic
at least namin na ginagawa.
Ba? So, pagkatapos po ng pandemic.
Sorry?
Sabi ko, pagkatapos po ng pandemic na ito, siguro naman po makabalik na tayo sa normal.
Yes, so sa Melbourne kasi very strict. So ngayon, mas talaga kami at saka 25 kilometers lang pwedeng i-travel namin. Wala kaming home visitors. Pwede kami 10 people doon sa sa park. That's all we have at the moment. So, yung mga elderly naman, yung mga seniors namin, they're allowed to have visitors from their family. So, ang ginagawa naman ng iba, kumukuha ng certificate from the doctors that they are visiting their family members na yung mga na seniors. So, yeah.
Tama. Okay. Naku, talaga naman. Napakaganda ng inyong programa at sana po ay talaga naman. Marami na po ba kayong miyembro dito sa buong Melbourne? Ilan po ba kayo na?
So far ngayon, meron kaming 30.
Wow, laki na Laki na ng membership. Very good.
Kami yung spread out. So meron kaming sa MOE, meron din kaming iba-ibang lugar.
So, minsan naman, yeah, we are connecting lang through Messenger, Zoom, ganun lang kami. So, at least kahit may COVID,
Connection. Basta may
nagkikita-kita pa rin kami. Yeah.
po. Yan ang talagang easy connection talaga pag may internet. Magkikita
Yes.
po tayo.
Yes.
Diba?
Yes.
Mm.
Kahapon, ang saya-saya namin.
At least kayo nandito ngayon sa amin ngayong linggong ito at nakapanayam namin kayo at nabibigyan niyo pa po kami ng more idea about what your activities in your group. Thank you po. Salamat po.
Salamat din for having us.
Yes
Sana
po.
magkita-kita pa tayo in person ngayon.
Ako talaga sana, ay Tita Ampi ha, huwag mo akong kakalimutan. Puntahan mo ako, bibisitahin mo ako sa radio, puntahan niyo ako sa Gibson FM.
Palagi ako nakikinig.
Opo, I know, nakikinig ka lagi. Maraming salamat po, Tita Ampi. I know, Tita Ampi, way back 30 years ago na. Hindi ba, Tita?
Oh, really? Magkakilala kayo?
Ayan pa, ibang mga members. Members
Hi,
mo,
Connie!
Vilma, i-welcome mo sila.
Ito si Connie. She's one of our member as well.
Ang cute naman, nakabani naman siya.
Halloween
Oo nga, ang
costume
cute.
po kami ngayon. And hi,
Dapat
Bella.
mag-cute
Si
dyan.
Bella is one of our and she's secretary.
Ay, hello po. Good afternoon po.
Batiin mo yung yung friend mo, Bella.
Thank you for having
sabi mo,
us.
babatiin mo yung friend mo?
Yes, today is my sister's birthday, Polita, in the Philippines. It's her birthday today. I just say happy birthday to my sister.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Her birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Lubas. Mas memig lang naloka ako.
Sing ka na.
Anyway,
Ayan ang inyong background. Ay, sementeryo.
Nako, Halloween kasi.
Oo. Si Cora.
Naman sa Japan.
Sa Japan po, nako, malamig
Cora,
na
okay.
rin.
I think she is coming.
Maramig na rin. Maramig na rin po sa Japan.
Malamig ngayon.
Oo, malamig na kasi autumn pa lang po pero biglang lumamig na. Parang mga 20, wala nang 20 degrees. Ganun. Dito sa Osaka, Japan. Hello sa inyong mga taga-Australia. Sa inyong lahat. At happy birthday dun sa sister.
Matagal ka na doon, Lisa? Matagal ka na sa Japan?
1988 pa po ako nandito. So,
ang tagal mo na pala doon, mga 32. 32 years ka na doon.
Dito po.
Yeah.
Ganun na nga po. Kayo po, ilang taon na kayo dyan?
So, yung mga anak mo nandun sa sa Japan din?
Wala po, mag-isa lang ako dito.
The same, 32 years.
Ay! Na po kayo dyan. Resident na pala kayo dyan. Oo. Nakakatuwa. Ang gaganda natin.
Iba nga lang destination.
Oo, iba-iba nga lang.
Delia, nawala.
Wala. Nasaan na? Si Kuya Fred nawala na.
Inaayos ata ni Kuya Fred.
Papadala natin sa
ayan na siya.
Alam mo naman ako, multitasking. Ako, technical director, cameraman, soundman.
Kompleto na. Kasi ikaw na lahat.
Anyway, sayang at hindi nakasama yung ibang mga member natin ng Seniors on the Move. But don't worry, susunod nating broadcast, kasama natin sila. So, batiin nyo na mga ladies at tayo ay magpapaalam na. At napakabilis ng oras. It's 6:02. Okay, baka abutin tayo ng gabi ng lagim.
Oo nga, Halloween kasi.
Halloween.
Tama. Aray ko, scary.
Hindi naman Halloween yung costume mo. Ano yun
Bunny.
Playboy
Oo nga
bunny
eh,
na.
bunny eh.
Eh,
Oo nga.
di ba, nung Saturday, di ba, yung witch, mayroon akong hat na witch. Ngayon, iba na
Okay.
naman.
Ngayon, meron ka naka-Playboy bunny ka, meron ka rin bang cotton tail?
Wala.
Naku, wala.
Wala. Ay.
Ila ka.
Naku.
Sige, Dabarkads,
sige.
pasalamatan mo ang ating katropang Lisa Javier from Osaka, Japan. At magiging regular na natin yan. Pagka sinipag-sipag siya, magiging regular na natin yan.
Sige na natin yan next time. Nandito
Yes,
babalik
that's
natin.
it. That's right.
Sabi niyo eh, malakas kayo sa akin eh. Sige, sige. Basta kayo.
Vilma,
Join na rin ako.
Yeah, that's right. That's good. So, mga ladies of Seniors on the Move Coffee Connect, thank you very much for coming on board. So, huwag kayo magsasawa. At pagkatapos nito, pwede nyo nang i-forward itong buong program sa mga kamag-anak, kaibigan, Dabarkads, all over the world.
Yes.
Mapapanood nila kayo. Okay?
Sige. Magja-Japanese na ako ha. O sige, minasang sayonara. Matawa shimasho.
Wow.
Maraming salamat mga kaibigan. Goodbye at kita-kita ulit tayo sa programa ni Kuya Fred. Maraming salamat, Australia.
Susunod, tuturuan mo kami ng
gozaimasu.
Tuturuan kami ng Japanese next time.
Sige. Gawa tayo ng segment na Japanese
Arigato.
teaching. Sige. Arigato gozaimasu. Sayonara. Matane. Arigato. Sayonara.
Marami akong alam na Japanese, kaya lang hindi pwedeng sabihin dito sa on the air.
Ay, off-air natin yan. Sige kuya, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Maraming salamat. Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Okay, Dabarkads. So, dyan tayo nagtatapos at okay. Okay, now. So, Dabarkads, paalam na tayo at maraming salamat sa ating mga taga-subaybay, mga Dabarkads at mga kabarangay. Huwag kayo magsasawa at medyo paganda na ng paganda itong ating programa. Marami na tayong mga gimmick dito. Okay, Dabarkads.
Till next week po, po kayo mawawala. And marami po salamat sa lahat ng mga nakinig. Meron pa tayong pahabol dito. Hayel Rival. Great job o badge. Yeah, mabuhay po kayong lahat. Good job daw po kay para kay Ate.
Yan. Pasok natin. Okay, sino pa ba?
Maraming salamat sa inyo lahat. Yeah, thank you so much.
That's good. No problem. Okay.
Thank you,
So huwag kayong makalimot pakinggan ang boses lamang namin Dabarkad Gina sa Friday. Sa radyo naman yan. Live radio yan. Okay.
San FM 104.7. Till Friday po, makikita-kita tayo. Then, another Sunday again. From us here, from My Barkada Forever FM to Barangayan, live sa radio, live on live. Ano? Live online.
Live online, LOL. Hindi yun laughing out loud. BSB, LOL.
Lagi ako na nagmamouthful na dyan sa ating mga
Okay, bye.
Live online.
Keep safe, keep healthy, and God bless to everyone.
Yes po. Happy weekend. Love you all, guys.